always broke before payday. Today we build your first budget, what it is, the 5 steps, and a simple method that fits your life. Clarity, control, no guilt. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Most people have no idea where their money goes each month. They earn a paycheck, spend on whatever feels right, and then wonder why they're always broke before the next payday. The solution is simple, but most people never do it. It's called creating a budget, and it's the single most powerful tool for taking control of your money. So how do you actually set up a budget? What steps do you need to follow? And how can you make it work for your life? Let's break it down. A budget is a plan that shows how much money you earn, how much you spend, and where every dollar is going. It's not about restricting yourself or feeling guilty about spending. It's about being intentional with your money so you can afford the things you want without stress or debt. A good budget gives you clarity, control, and the freedom to spend guilt-free because you know you've planned for it. Here's how to set up your first budget in 5 simple steps. Step 1. Calculate your total monthly income. This is the money you actually receive after taxes are taken out, also called your net income or take-home pay. If you have a steady job, look at your paycheck and multiply your per paycheck amount by how many times you get paid per month. If your income varies, because you work part-time or freelance, add up what you earned over the last 3 months and divide by 3 to get an average. Write this number down. This is your starting point. Step 2. Track your expenses for at least 1 month. You need to know where your money is currently going before you can make a plan. Use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or a free budgeting app like Mint, YNAB, or Every Dollar. Write down every single purchase, no matter how small. Group your expenses into categories like housing, transportation, food, entertainment, subscriptions, clothing, and savings. At the end of the month, add up each category. This will show you your spending patterns and reveal where you might be wasting money. Step 3. Separate your expenses into fixed and variable costs. Fixed expenses are costs that stay the same every month, like rent, car insurance, phone bills, or subscription services. Variable expenses change from month to month, like groceries, gas, eating out, or entertainment. Fixed expenses are easier to plan for because they're predictable. Variable expenses require more attention because they're where most people overspend. Knowing the difference helps you see where you have control and where you need to set limits. Step 4. Choose a budgeting method that fits your lifestyle. The most popular method for beginners is the 50-30-20 rule, which allocates 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. Another method is zero-based budgeting, where you assign every single dollar a job until your income minus expenses equals 0. This method is more detailed, but gives you maximum control. A simpler option is the pay yourself first method, where you automatically save a set percentage of your income as soon as you get paid, and then spend the rest freely. Pick the method that feels manageable for you. You can always adjust later. Step 5. Set up your budget and automate it. Once you know your income, expenses, and chosen method, write out or type your budget. List your income at the top, then subtract each expense category. Make sure your total expenses don't exceed your income. If they do, you need to cut spending in your variable categories, or find ways to increase income. Next, automate as much as possible. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account on payday. Use AutoPay for fixed bills, so you never miss a payment. This removes the temptation to skip savings or forget a bill. Automation makes budgeting easier and more effective. Let's look at a real-world example. Imagine a 17-year-old works part-time and earns $1,000 per month after taxes. They track their spending and find they spend $300 on their car payment and insurance, $150 on gas, $200 on food and going out with friends, $100 on clothes and personal items, and $50 on subscriptions. That's $800 in expenses, leaving $200 unspent using the 50-30-20 rule. They realize they should be saving $200 per month, which matches their leftover amount. They set up an automatic transfer of $200 to a savings account on payday and adjust their spending to stay within $800. Now they have a plan, and they're building wealth every single month. The benefit of having a budget is clarity and control. You know exactly where your money is going. You can make intentional choices, and you avoid the anxiety of not knowing if you can afford something. Budgets also help you reach financial goals faster, whether that's saving for a car, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund. Studies show that people who budget feel more financially secure and less stressed about money. The danger of not having a budget is lifestyle creep and chronic overspending. Without a plan, it's easy to spend every dollar you make and live paycheck to paycheck, even if you earn a good income. You'll struggle to save, accumulate debt, and feel constant financial pressure. Many adults go their entire lives without a budget and never build wealth because of it. Here's your actionable takeaway. This week, sit down for 30 minutes and complete Step 1 and Step 2. Calculate your monthly income and start tracking every expense for the next 30 days. Use your phone's notes app, a spreadsheet, or download a free budgeting app. Once you have 1 month of data, follow steps 3, 4, and 5 to build your first real budget. If you're living at home and your expenses are low, this is the perfect time to practice budgeting and build strong habits before your expenses increase. The sooner you start, the more financial freedom you'll have in the future. This is not financial advice, only education. Do your own research and consult a professional before making any financial decisions. What's stopping you from starting a budget today? Drop your answer in the comments. Quick recap: know your take home, track a month, split fixed versus variable, choose a method, 50-30-20, zero-based, or pay yourself first. Then automate bills and savings. Spend inside your plan, breathe easier, and drop what's stopping you in the comments. This video is for education only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.